Hey there, speculators. It's Rod, your Futures Fanatic. Welcome back to the Futures Fanatic channel here on YouTube. That's part of TDG, which is the Traders Dev Group, where I provide education for active futures traders and self-directed investors. Hey, I'm pretty excited to bring this announcement to you. It's not a review. I've done some reviews elsewhere on the channel of Earn2Trade. If it's your first time here to the channel, I talk about futures markets and futures trading, and also prop trading, which is the ability to trade a demo account, prove that you have the ability to manage risk and produce some profit, and you can get access to no risk capital to you. Now, a lot of these programs are fantastic. I talk about them here on the channel, but many of them have drawbacks. But this program that I'm going to tell you about tonight from Earn2Trade is as close to what I would consider a perfect program, online prop program, with the most accessibility, the best overall progression. That's why it's a progressive funding account. Let me tell you a little bit about it. So again, if you're new to this whole space, this is not going to explain everything about futures prop programs and these online prop firms. You can check tons of other videos that I have here on the channel by just going to the Futures Fanatic channel and looking through some of those videos on how these programs all work. I also just did a video on excellent YouTubers, many of which talk about futures prop programs. You can find out more about how these all work on their channel. But this program is very, very unique and very, very special because the original sort of company that provided these types of accounts and programs was TopStep. They're still one of the leaders in the space. Very, very good firm. But one of the drawbacks of TopStep and almost all the other programs you'll see out there is you select a amount of buying power or an account to qualify for. And then once you move through the program, which is not easy in and of itself, and get access to that funded account, you're pretty much stuck there with that amount of buying power. Yes, there are some firms that once you're funded for a good deal of time, they will work with you and allow you to grow with them, but it's really not on a structured basis. It's not public at all, and certainly there's no guarantee. So that's one of the drawbacks. TopStep, all those programs work like that. For example, if you came in and passed the $50,000 evaluation, which by the way you have to do twice at TopStep just to get access to the capital, you would be locked there at that $50,000 worth of buying power. Whereas here on what they're calling the Trader Career Path from Earn2Trade, announced just today, you can actually grow with the firm. So I will leave links down below to ways you can find out more about this. You're going to want to click the link that I put below in the description here, just because it does associate you here with TDG, and I'll tell you why that's important in just a moment. So at a very high level, here's how this basically works. You're going to start with a $25,000 account, which by the way for the month of February is only $75. So $75 to get access to $25,000 worth of buying power. Your profit goal is going to be $1,750. Your drawdown is $1,500. Again, I'm not going to go through all the specifics of what that means or the rules. There's plenty of other places where you can find more about that, and you can read all the copy on the website. But here's where it gets cool. Once you actually pass that, oh, by the way, Earn2Trade is one of the few firms that actually gives you the opportunity to go real live in the live markets if you want to right off the bat, or you can be in what's called live sim for your first account. But they do have relationships with actual clearing firms, actual introducing brokers. So for those of you that whine and complain about the fact that these firms are not aligned, they don't put you in real markets, that's not a concern here as well. So you pass that first stage, you withdraw your profit, and now here's where it gets pretty cool. So as you can see here, you can choose to be live sim or actually live, depending on what you want to do. The difference between the two really just has to do with some data fees. Other than that, the accounts are basically the same. But once you do that and withdraw your profit split, so you've already been paid, now you move up to a $50,000 account. You go through that, but you go through it in a live environment. There's not another qualification. So this is fantastic because your qualification is at the easiest stage in terms of the profit that you have to generate. Now you're on a $50,000 account, you move through that, you upgrade to a $100,000 account, you move through that each time along the way. By the way, this is not linear skip to like hopscotch easy. I don't want to point out, I don't want to say that any of these levels or the amount of time it would take or the fact that you might have some setbacks, that's for a whole nother video. But this program is laid out in terms of what your path would actually be. Then you move to a $100,000 account, and then you finally move to the senior live account of $200,000, which has a fixed drawdown, by the way, which is pretty cool. And then after that, once you pass this last one, you receive a custom offer. A custom offer is the mecca of what this is all about. I don't know what those customs offers are at this time. I don't know if they've really, custom offer means it's custom. It'd be different for every trader depending on their skill set and how they went through the program and those types of factors. I'm going to buy several of these today and work my way through them slowly with my community. So speaking of my community, the reason you want to use the link down below is I want you to, before you do that, you're going to click on a link that will take you here to the FuturesFanatic course. If you have not yet downloaded this course, for the price of your email, you get access to my entire 32 video training course on futures, soups and nuts. You can be nuts. You can be a complete newbie and know nothing about the futures markets, and you're going to get a lot out of this. You do not have to sign up for the Earn2Trade program in order to get access to this. You're going to do that first. Then after that, you can come over and click on the link that will take you to here where you can enroll. Again, it's $75 for your first month. It's $75 each month until you qualify. So if it takes you longer than 1 month to qualify, you're still saving quite a bit of money, because this program will normally be $150 after this 50% discount in February goes away. All right, I don't want to talk too much more about it because I want to get this video out, give you the opportunity to find out all about this on your own. But again, everything you need will be in the links in the descriptions below. Perfect for all sorts of different skill sets. Even if you're a more experienced trader, moving through this progressive path, an actual trader career path, and putting up risk-adjusted returns at different account size levels, it's a great exercise even for experienced traders to go through. And if you have not yet selected one of these programs, I get asked this question quite frequently: which is the best one? Which is the amount I should start with? Well, I'll tell you, this is the best overall program, because you start with the smallest amount, again, with the easiest profit goal or the most achievable profit goal, and then you have the ability to work your way up without going through another evaluation. Very, very unique program. I wouldn't be surprised if we don't see the market react to such a groundbreaking kind of program for online retail prop. All right, that will be it. Stay green, trade like to be in it. Hope to see you as part of the trader career path at Earn2Trade real soon. Thanks.